Clone, what's going on, man? Monday, let's get in here. Hit the like button for us. What's good? Get on off in here. Hit the like button for us. Share for me. What's going on? What's up, man? We're gonna start the thing off with let's see. Got a decommit from Georgia, 5-star. This happened like an hour ago. 5-star Ben Alexander out of Georgia, defensive tackle, decommitted, and it's coming to Miami. Coming to Miami to visit. He'll be down in Miami. Say Wednesday. I'm gonna take a look at his huddle. That's what we about to do. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look at his huddle. Yeah, 5-star, 6'4", 320 pounds, defensive tackle. What's going on, man? Y'all come on off in here. C is in the house. C is in the house. Who is C? C is in the house. Y'all crazy. Let's see. '22 kid. What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all enjoyed that fight last night? I know y'all did.
Particles being inhaled. And music.
But man, here's 2022 kid, Keith Alexander, Bear Alexander, Big Bear. Kid got his own merch. Kid got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he recently decommitted from Georgia. I think 6'4", 320. Recently decommitted from Georgia. Let me see if I can pull up the letter. Recently decommitted from Georgia and will be headed down to Miami. I think Wednesday, he say. So let's take a look at his film. Let me take a look at his film. And I think this is a young version of him. I think it's a young version of him. Let's see. Yeah, and I think that's a younger version of him. I see right now. I see his newer huddle, but he doesn't have. Let's see if we can pull this one up. Steven, what's going on, boy? We appreciate that. You say you left a little early yesterday. Okay, let's see if we can get. I think I got a. I think I got a. I think that was him as like a sophomore or something. I'm gonna get. Let's see if we can get this one. I think this is a later version of him. Let's see. Let's get this one in here. Look like he stopped. Like he don't have one of those long highlights. I think this is him as I think this is him now. Either his junior or senior film. Big boy. Woo! I like how quick he is off the ball, and he don't mind chasing the ball either. Got a lot of energy, or maybe it's just early in the game. Yeah, man, that was a fight. That was a fight. Some entertainment last night, bro. So if y'all just getting in here, man, that's Bear Alexander. Keithian Alexander is his real name. Big Bear, he got his own little merch. Basically, this is basically this is what he wrote. When was this? 2 hours ago. I am blessed and appreciate the opportunity that Georgia has offered me to be a part of Bulldog family. The landscape of football has changed tremendously since I last visited with schools, and though it's still one of my top choices, I am officially decommitting from Georgia and reopening my recruiting. I want to thank Bulldog Nation for all the support over the time and commitment. Go Dogs. And then he posted his official visit to Miami, June 11th through the 13th. Let me see if we can get him on the show while he's down here. We're gonna try to get him on the show. I'm gonna try to get him on the show. But his official visit to Miami, June the 13th. All this happened today too, bro. All of this kind of happened today. Yeah, all this kind of happened today. That's on his Twitter. He decommitted from Georgia, headed to Miami, out of Texas. Kid out of Texas. I think he played for Terrell High in Texas. 5-star kid. And now that we know what the stars mean, I heard some kids talking about what the stars mean today. Now that we know what the stars really mean. now we really know what the stars mean. I heard some kids talking about it today. Talking about the 5-star mean you going to the pros. Nigga, 5-star mean you going to the pros. Six three 225, cool. Warm on Texas A&M. Yeah, 5-star mean you going to the pros. So that means they've been listening to the video, because I don't think nobody paid any attention to that. Any of it. Who in their right mind made Pope and Lingard 5 stars? Listen, man, things change. Listen, bro. I'm sure we all could sit right here and name a kid that was an animal in high school, then pan out in college. We can name numerous ones. We all can. Animal in high school. That happens. Sigmund, thanks for the $10, big dog. Yeah, that happens. That happens all the time. But yeah, this interesting. This I think this pretty interesting story that just jumped up out of nowhere. Big man coming to visit 6'3", 325. They got him crystal ball to Texas A&M. He was committed to Georgia, but he's headed to Miami to come visit. So see if many of them could jump off in the mix and get on top of that one. Another person, Shemar Stewart, just left from with we gotta try to get Shemar Stewart on here too. Just left LSU, and some seem to think Miami made a better impression on him. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you never know with these kids, dog. You never know. Recruiting is fluid. You never know why they're choosing what they're choosing, or what school, why they're choosing the school they want to go to. I mean, you never really know. There's no science to it, to be honest with you. I mean, you could try getting a girlfriend, man. You can try whatever you want to try. They all have their own reasons why they do certain things. But yeah, Shemar Stewart, I don't know, Shemar Stewart of Miami would be perfect. Oh boy. Let me see. What else we got going on? We had the fight last night. Who watched the fight last night, man? No, I'm just playing. Who watched the fight? Who watched the fight last night, man? Like I told y'all, man, that's all entertainment, though. That's all entertainment, bro. I think Floyd Mayweather is a brilliant mind. He has brought with Showtime attached to it too. So that means there's probably some type of contract he has with Showtime to fulfill fights. It's all entertainment, though. It's all entertainment. Think of it like WWE. Announced, not as in your face. That's how I kind of look at it. It's all entertainment. It was a fake boxing match. I bet if you asked Logan Paul was it fake, he wouldn't say it was fake. I didn't think. Yeah, listen, bro. Listen. Okay, so let's understand what we think about. He said Floyd literally held him up when he hit him with the hard punch. Right. Okay. So let's think about what we're talking about. I'm gonna go through some of these questions y'all got. We're talking about a Floyd Mayweather that went in the ring with real boxers trying to kill him, right? Let's remember this now. He went in the ring with real boxers trying to kill him, and he never tried to kill them back. Only when they forced his hand, only when they pressured him, a lot of times, like Ricky Hatton, he knocked him out. But he went in there with real boxers, and I never thought his intent was to knock anybody out, to hurt, to kill anybody. He was trying to win a fight. I've always thought about that about Floyd. So now we fast forward. He's 44 years old. He's fighting a YouTuber. You think he's going to try to kill the YouTuber? I just think some of y'all watch boxing. Y'all watch boxing with this feeling in y'all. And I want to see somebody get knocked out. Anytime we watch a fight, it's this emotion we have. Sort of like every time we watch Mike Tyson fight. If you're my age, even Mike Tyson was over the hill. We watched every last one of his fights with this intent that we thought he was going to knock somebody out. And even though we knew it wasn't possible anymore, he wasn't that fighter anymore, we still watched it. And I think people watch fights that way. And you had to go into this one different, bro. This is like, it's like entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zab Judah was one of my favorite fighters. He did catch him. He did. He made the smartest move ever becoming. Okay, so Ronan said, people forget early Floyd got hit a lot. Zab Judah caught him big time in that fight. He made the smartest move ever becoming the best defensive fighter ever. I never forget I hit a lot any point of careers, bro. Floyd never got hit a lot any point in his career. Zab Judah, I guess he's saying he used to get hit. Shane Mosley hit him. Deadly Hoyer hit him. I don't know if he ever got hit a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's always been a great defensive fighter. All I'm saying is I never thought he was going into a fight to hurt anybody, to knock anybody out with any malintent. I never looked at it that way with Floyd, right? Never looked at it that way. I always felt that he just was trying to win a fight. I just always thought he was trying to win a fight. So if he did that with real boxers, if he was able to maneuver that with real boxers, right? What make you think he was going in there with Logan Paul and trying to knock him out? Bro, listen, when he started putting his head down and walking into Logan Paul's chest, I knew right then he knew that Logan Paul couldn't hurt him. I knew right then he knew Logan Paul couldn't hurt him, and he knew that he could do whatever he wanted to do with the fight. I mean, Ricky Hatton never laid the glove on him. Man, go rewatch the fight. Ricky Hatton pressured Floyd. He put pressure on Floyd, and Floyd had to knock him out because it was just like in Floyd's face, like he just pressured him. Floyd had to knock him out. I mean, something was going to give. But yeah, so I look at it as entertainment, bro. I mean, I was surprised at Logan Paul. That Logan Paul was able to go 8 rounds in the midst of all of that excitement and him punching himself out in the first round and all of that. But he was still able to stand up. I'm sure he was dog tired at the end of that. I mean, you got to imagine that not just the fighting, the emotion of it. Man, you finna fight the greatest fighter in the world. And I think after the fight, what Logan Paul said was about how I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, man, I love you guys. I didn't like even being an a-hole to you guys. You know what I'm saying? He said, but it was for the business. It was for the money. Chad went out there. Chad looked fine. I don't think, other than that Hurd fight, that I don't think any one of those guys are trying to kill each other. I think Chad emotions kind of got into it, and my man caught him one time. He who greets with fire. I said that before the fight. He who greets. I said that. I wouldn't be surprised if they had it worked out for Floyd not to knock him out or hurt him bad. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all can still hear me, right? I wouldn't be surprised at all. So yeah, man, listen. Oh, I forgot to jump into. Want to get involved with the stock market, you can hit us up at 786-405-9499. If you want to get involved with the stock market, hit us up 786-405-9999. Crypto plays, stock plays. Basically, we'll show you what we're doing, and you just copy it, because jumping in the stock market on your own sometimes can be kind of a challenge. So scrolling down at the bottom, 786-405-9499. I skipped all of that, jumped right into the Big Bear Alexander talk, huh? So this morning, bro, show 59, bro. The day after Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul did their thing. And you just getting in here. We just talked about Big Divas attacker from Texas, Big Bear Alexander, decommits from Georgia and headed to Miami for 2 days for an official visit. I think it all happened in the last 2 hours or so. All of it. The decommit, the heading to Miami, all of it. Yeah, sure wouldn't fight him. Yeah, so we were talking about the Floyd Mayweather fight. And let me read some of these questions. Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight. Okay, yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had that in writing too. Like, listen, bro, this is exhibition. We don't need any memes coming out of this for anybody. We want everybody to walk away. Floyd get his 10 million plus his 50%, 50% of the pay-per-view. You get your 250,000 plus your 10% of the pay-per-view, and we walk out of here. We got to see. I think Floyd knew that he was such a superior fighter. He probably told Logan Paul, listen, I mean, just do what you do. like, man, just, hey, whatever, dog. Just, hey, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too carried away, but just do what you do, and I'm going to be fine. And when he started walking in his chest, man, I knew the fight was over. We've never seen Floyd do that, but that's when Floyd knew that, okay, one, he's tired. He can't hurt me. He had to know all of that. So he just started walking straight to his chest, right into his chest. No I Am Athlete came on today. I doubt if they would have got a chance to edit a show from last night, but I'm sure next week's show will be pretty funny. Chad hitting the canvas one time, he jumped right up trying to prove it. I'm all right, dog. I'm all right. I mean, but then in boxing, man, you better chill for a minute, get your wits together. Oh, if you just getting in here, and something else we touched this morning, Shemar Stewart, Pace defensive lineman, goes to visit LSU, Ed Orgeron this weekend, comes back, and the sentiment is that Miami could be the favorite now. Early in the recruiting process. I know you guys love talking about recruiting, so I talk about it. But it's early. We got the transfer portal out there. A lot of stuff going on out there. Another thing is, man, July 31st and August 1st, we got War Ready Football. War Ready Football, 6U to 14U going down. Any youth football teams you know, have them give us a call, 786-444-3234 or 786-405-9499. War Ready Football going down. Let me see if I got that first number. I think I may have told you this first number wrong. Let me see. So 786-444-3234. Yeah. That's how you reach us if you want to get involved with War Ready Football. That's tackle football, dog, going down July 31st and August 1st at Mylanta Stadium in Miami. And we got another one later that month in Fort Pierce. So let me read some of these questions. Let me see some of these questions. People forget. It was a fake boxing match. Miami the wave right now. We just need to have a good season. He said maybe he couldn't understand 80. In 80, how many motherfuckers talking about, hey, Shemar, what's going on? Let's go to the cafeteria and get some spaghetti. You know, I ate ultra on time. Maybe he couldn't understand them. Y'all crazy, man. But yeah, bro, listen, man. My sentiments on Floyd. Listen, bro, listen. Okay, if you're a regular here, I'm sure you've heard me say this. My sentiments on Floyd is this. Floyd Mayweather is 44, right? 44 years old. He's a boxer. It's a gladiator sport. The only way that can end for him, if he just keeps boxing, is him getting knocked out, or something like just something like that could end really bad for him. I mean, like most fighters, like it does for most fighters, they either get knocked out over the hill. He stopped on top of his game and then created another lane, sort of like WWE of boxing, just like entertainment, bringing two worlds together that people would like to see clash. And I commend him for that, dog. I commend him for that, for figuring out how do I get out of this gladiator sport and actually catapult it at the end of my career into something else. Dog, we don't. I just think we don't give people enough credit when it comes to the mind, or their business mind, and being businessmen, taking over their own careers and being businessmen. I talk about this all the time. That part right there is amazing to me. And I always give him props for that. That's amazing to me. Do you think Manny should take more high school kids if they are high rated than go to the portal? I think that's a case on case basis, bro. If y'all watching, hit the like button and share for me. Yeah, I think that's a case on case basis. Yeah, I think once depth is built, once they build the depth, then I think they can maneuver in a different manner. I believe so. Once they build the depth, then they can move around a little different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think you can just say, hey, let's just take a bunch of 5 stars or 4 stars. I don't know about that. That kid we just watched, the Bear Alexander, Keithian Alexander out of Texas, that kid film who just decommitted from Georgia, man. That 6'3", 320 kid moves around, man, chases the ball. I like him. I like him. A lot of energy out there on the field. I like him. Let me see. Let's read some of these questions. Andre said he never seen Floyd smile so hard when he fought. 10 million, Andre, plus 50% of the pay-per-views, which I don't know who's paying for these things anymore with all these streams out here. Give me a thumbs up if you paid for the fight last night. Brony said, I've heard it before, man. You're telling me he didn't get tested in all his other fights, though. Floyd flat out admitted he would not deal with Bob Arum. That's your biggest reason. I've heard it before, man. I'm not sure about Ronan. Maybe Ronan talking to somebody else up here. But yeah, Floyd, this was his paid sparring. Right, okay, because Floyd was the only fight he was going to get tested in. Okay, so maybe y'all talking about something else. No, I haven't looked at Boom Supersonic Stock. Please do. You will thank me in 15 years from the only Kane fan who loves Zion Nelson the day he signed. Boom Supersonic stock. What is that about? And we waiting 15 years? We talking about long term, huh? It was fun. Last week we talked about AMC, and everybody was asking, "Hey, should I jump in AMC? Should I get in AMC?" It was like $26, and I gave y'all a spiel about chasing stocks and all of that nature. Now it's $60. It done tripled. But still, like as we have this conversation with Fluid, I wouldn't suggest you chase a stock. What's the symbol for Boom Supersonic? Boom Supersonic. Give me the symbol for Boom Supersonic. But yeah, it's at $60 now. And I wouldn't suggest you chase stocks. That's not how the game is played. You can definitely get caught holding the bag and watch your money go backwards. Bitcoin is at 34,000. Good Lord, what happened today? What happened? What happened? Yeah, put the signal button, dude. Put the signal. Ronan Jones is DMC Global. Can't work my DMC Global. DMC Global. Oh, boom. DMC Global. Boom. You said in 15 years, huh? I'll read up on it, man. Maybe send me a message or something. Talk to me about it. Let me take a look at the day chart. I see it's on a gradual upswing. Took a dip in what else? In 2016. Ever since then, it's gradually been on the up and up. Everybody took a dip in March of 20. So yeah, they make supersonic jets. It's like Tesla 12 years ago. Definitely take a look into that. I mean, the stock is already what, $50, $58 stock. It's already at $58. So you're saying it's gonna be at 500 one day? That's what you're saying? Sound like a good deal. I know, Cal Branch. I got you, bro. You could go not public yet. Done. You say you doubled your money and dipped out of AMC? Done. I mean, good job. You can't go wrong when you take the green. You take the green, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But I think you could hold AMC. I don't know what's going on with AMC, but I think it might get a little crazy. I think you can hold AMC. The people on the platform, man, some of this stuff we were in, got y'all in early, man. Everybody who signed up for the stock stuff, some of this stuff we got y'all in early. If y'all want to get involved, the number scrolls at the bottom at all times, 786-405-9499. We got a special going this week to get signed up. Just send me a text or send a text. Somebody answer it. And let's talk, man. I mean, let's talk. I mean, if you never had your money work for you, I never had your money work for you, bro. Like, you wouldn't understand. You would not understand. You have to be committed to it, and then it opens your eyes to, oh, so I can make money this way, and I don't really have to do 16 hours a day to get for $600. I can just do this. Then you start looking at money different and questioning what you will and wouldn't do for money. So yeah, that's Shemar Stewart. We talked about AMC. AMC is what right now? We just talked about AMC. What's the price on AMC right now? Let's see. AMC sitting at $53. I think it was as high as today. I think it got about as high as today. Got about the $60 a day, sitting at $53. Let's see. It went to 60. Yeah, there's some craziness going on with AMC, bro. A lot of stuff broke loose this weekend. Our naked shorts and all this stuff. Is naked shorting legal? Is it not legal? CNBC put a video up, took the video down. Mark Ducey Jones is not a trade, it's an investment like Tesla once was. Africa will quadruple its demand for jets in 15 years. And Asia, yeah, Martin, I like this. I like the Martin, I like this talk right here. Yeah, I like this talk. Africa on the comeback, right, Martin? That's what I've been reading. They on the comeback. So Africa will quadruple its demand for jets in 15 years, and Asia will want a super fast Tokyo to San Francisco route. Yeah, Martin, I forgot I had you in here, Martin. You to give us the hap song, like Martin, like the other Martin, give us the hap song, Cam Kitchens. You can give us the hap song. What's going on in Africa, bro? Ronnie, you say he hard to find. So yeah, man, a lot going on this money, man. I would say last night, man, I enjoyed the fight. I just enjoyed. I got a chance during the weigh-in to walk in, and I was with Pat Surtain and Arundel Gasson, and we went to the back and met Pat Surtain. Well, they met Floyd. They met Floyd. I ain't really into that stuff. I was going to take the picture of the meeting Floyd, and that's when I took the picture you see in my Instagram of Floyd, and that was Saturday night. Floyd was sitting in the room before the weigh-in. He came out before the weigh-in. Like I said, I took the picture, and then I shot the video that some of you guys saw. Yeah, the picture is right there on YouTube, actually. I shot the video that some of you guys saw. Basically of the weigh-in from the back end. I shot it. Let me see this video right here. I don't know if any of you guys took a look at it. A lot of weird stuff going on back there behind stage, bro, with Logan Paul and Floyd. That's Chad Johnson standing out there.
On the Chad side?
That's Chad standing out there weighing. I'm standing like right next to Logan Paul. See, there he is right there. Logan Paul got Floyd Mayweather on the other side. Some guy's going to come up and try to give him a picture, and then the guy's going to be like, nah, get out of here. You'll see it. If we get that far, the guy's going to be like, man, get out of here. He's trying to promote his stuff.
Yeah,
And then the guy's going to be like, man, that's why Floyd's going to kick your ass.
Simulation. Dude, it's a simulation. What the fuck? Is this real? Alternate reality.
Logan.
Look, watch this. Watch right here. This guy's going to try to give him a painting or something.
Oh.
It was a decent looking painting.
Gifts for Logan.
Somebody trying to promote them.
No, we're not promoting.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, that's right. You know, now I can't wait for two other to knock him out.
Hey, security, get this guy out.
I don't need security.
It's Chris. Get this guy out of here.
Help me.
Get him the fuck out.
Look at Logan. Logan looks spooked, don't he? Logan looks spooked.
You guys gotta stop this.
Oh, I didn't even realize that's the guy from Showtime on stage. I didn't even realize that.
Somebody trying to promote your shit on Logan. Yeah.
Let's go, Logan.
Get him. Let's go, Logan.
They kept playing all these I don't know what they call contemporary white songs. I mean, it goes with the thing. It goes with Logan. I don't think Logan listens to that stuff. I think he listens to any young kid listens to it.
We did, right?
Yeah, Chris Cyborg also.
Nothing else matters.
Mayweather's a small guy. He said, "Get him the get him the fuck out of here." Look at Mayweather's bouncer back there, man. Man, like a mutant, bro. Not the white guy. The black guy is huge.
And just about anything outrageous.
Myself and Logan were barely alive. I don't know what song that was. I just know even when he walked out, the music that they
Too
were
big
playing,
for that man.
I just think it kind of like went along with Logan, blonde hair white guy versus Mayweather, black guy.
Back up, guys.
Westlake Monster.
Okay. Yeah, so okay, so I see Sean Rounds. Sean Rounds, you said you really enjoy. Let's talk about the Jacory Harris stuff. All right, fight. Logan came out the fight with a Pokemon card around his neck worth $300,000. Yes, sir. I mean, that's what they do, bro. I mean, their marketing, branding, that's what they do, bro. Their marketing, branding, you take advantage of every situation, right? I mean, that's what they do. In an event like that, like you may get a purse, you may get paid money, but you take advantage of the atmosphere, of the height of things. You take advantage of everything you could. You saw Floyd had sponsors everywhere. Cash App looked like they're giving out money everywhere. So Sean Round says, it makes more sense why Teddy didn't come. Sean Round, but I'm hoping I don't know. He said, I really like it. Okay, so what up, Brody? Jacory Harris interview was amazing. I don't know if it helps or hinders Miami, but I'm hoping the part of the culture has changed. it makes more sense why Teddy did not come. And it has definitely trickled down to South Florida family. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. There's been players from Miami going to Miami. There's been players going to Miami, coming back home for years now. So even though these stories may sound new to you guys, they're not new to the city of Miami. You know what I'm saying? They're not new to Jacory's family. They're not new to Clemente's running back Clement for numerous name after name after name. Think about all the Northwestern kids went there. I'm sure they came back and told their families the same stories. It's not new to the city of Miami. The city of Miami loved the University of Miami. It's a big brand. I mean, big brands, big operations, big organizations. Inner city kids, blacks usually bow to them, and they can't do much wrong. But these stories aren't new, bro. This was 2008. This was 2008. Listen, we're going to drop part 2 today. But these stories aren't new. Like, these things we already known, we've heard. But if you tell a fan, just like a fan can't believe that we may lose to Alabama, a fan there's fans deep in their mind, they probably think Jacory is lying. I'm here because I have a platform. And when Jacory walked on that field versus Charleston Southern, I was proud of him. I was proud of him at that moment. That's it. I was proud of him. He didn't really know me. I hadn't really started Footballville yet. But I was proud of him, and I told him that when we interviewed him. Bro, you are a hero. From what these kids go through, what they got to make it out of, to make it to University of Miami at Trash Pal Stadium. I mean, University of Miami on Hard Rock Stadium, starting a football game. Yes, I was proud of him. However it ends, I know firsthand it's not always the kid's fault. I know it is. It's not always the kid's fault. Yeah, so I've been saying this for years. You really thought all 7 of the Northwestern kids could not play? Did you really think that? Jacory said he tried to get Randy to take 15 of them. That's how much he knew. If I could get 15 of my boys in college with me, we're going to win something. If they were allowed to run a spread and do the things that he was capable of doing. Patrick Nix didn't call plays in Georgia Tech, and he came here, and I think he did what he knew how to do. But do the interviews hurt Miami or help Miami? Am I trying to hurt Miami or help Miami? No. I'm a Miami fan. I mean, I'm not trying to. Am I trying to hurt them? No, I'm a Miami fan. Miami has enough resources to help itself. If Miami wanted to help or wanted Footballville to help, they would reach out to us and ask for our help. I mean, Miami stands on its own too. I'm a fan of it. It stands on its own too, though. They don't need the help of Footballville, because if that was the case, they would reach out and be like, "Hey, man, you got top talent in the nation come across there. Would you like us to run an ad, or I don't know? Would you want us to? Would you like us to do something like to help the cause? I mean, we like what you're doing, because to be honest with you, they get intel from these interviews, especially the ones with the kids. I know they do. I know for a fact. I've had numerous people call me and tell me they're watching. The kids talk to me a way they don't talk to them. They get stuff out of it. Yeah, so I mean, so they get value out of the interview. But I'm here because Jacory Harris in the past didn't have a voice. The reason Jacory reached out to us and said, "Hey, I want to come talk," is because he saw a place where he can come truthfully talk, and they're not going to just write some soundbite in a paper to grab you. He was able to come express himself, and he did. Does it make a couple people cringe? Maybe does. What I got out of it is that he really respected Randy. I think Whipple was okay with him until Whipple didn't want to change the plays, and then he realized that like yeah, like why are we not changing our plays? They know everything we're doing. I think he was fine up until that point. Uh, I think he felt duped by Patrick Nix. Um, yeah, I think he felt that Patrick Nix, them recruiting him, told him one thing, and then when he got there, it was something else. I don't know the ins and outs behind that, but that's how that kind of went down. I mean, you heard him say it. Um, um, let me see. Let me read some of these questions. Come here. You trying to come here? Let me read some of these questions. After that interview with Whipple allowed back in Miami, yeah, man, that man said Whipple told the people at the draft, man, I don't know, man. Maybe we talk to somebody else, we get another view of Jacory. Maybe Whipple will say something different about Jacory. But I know for a fact he was being honest. Come here. What's going on? Everyone knew that was class we had to talk about. Randy was also given a bad hand. The error was just a trash. Randy was also given a bad hand. That error was just tragic. Martin Dude say Randy was also given a bad hand. That error was just tragic. It's good that the trust. Yeah, Jacory kind of say Randy hands were kind of tied on certain things. I mean, Randy didn't want to get in his offensive coordinator's way. He kind of let the offensive coordinators have their way. He didn't want to be anal and yeah, basically y'all make y'all decision and we're gonna live or die with it. Kyle said it doesn't make me cringe because most of us could see what was happening even without Jacory talking. Yeah, bro, listen, I said it numerous times. I didn't know Jacory Harris, but when Jacory Harris got to Miami, he was ready to play. 99-yard line, student section behind his back. Number one team in the nation, national champs, bearing down on him, and he called a audible and threw a slant, and he wasn't. I don't think. Did he talk about that? Maybe that's part two, where he talked about the Florida game, but he didn't go into Farquharson catching the pass, and that's part two. That drops today. He did, but he didn't go into Farquharson. For the members, you guys can go ahead and watch it now. Soon as the show over, you guys will be able to watch it. But yeah, he didn't go into that on part one, but I knew he was ready to play. He was ready to play when he got there. It was in his head how to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? He was, listen, we're going to have to start giving these South Florida coaches, some of these South Florida coaches who are sending these kids to schools ready to play, and these colleges doing whatever they're doing, you're going to have to start giving them some credit, bro. Telly Lockett, Chris Perkins, AJ, Patty at Central, AJ at Central. These guys are getting kids ready to play. And I don't think it's being said enough. That's why I started bringing AJ on here, because guys winning state championships, they send the kids to school ready to play, and then sometimes it's the colleges messing them over. One second. Yeah, we're gonna have to start giving them guys a little more credit, man. I believe, like, so if Jacory was ready to play, I just think coaches. I don't know if it's a science to it, but coaches sometimes can't get out their own way. I believe, and what he said about Jed Fish was, see, I thought that Jed Fish, I thought that Jed Fish was a genius, and he was the one who brought Jacory back, right? He was the one who saved Jacory's career. But when you hear Jacory tell a story, he said one, Jed Fish was a genius. He said he was a genius, and two, it was a healthy Jacory again. Did Jacory make bad decisions sometimes? Yes, I think he'll even tell you he made bad decisions sometimes. I think he'll tell you that. But it was a healthy Jacory with a Jed Fish, and Jed Fish, he said, allowed him to. It was like a conversation between them two. Hey, this what I see. This what I see. This what I, you know what I'm saying? This what I see. Oh, this what you see? Huh? Oh, here's the formation. Huh? You call the play. He was smart enough to do it, and I'm not sure why other offensive coordinators couldn't see that. You know what I'm saying? Ronan said, if a player fails in college after being highly recruited, I've always felt it was 80%. It was 80% coaching and 20% player, because if the guy was just a bad apple, then the coach's eval sucked. Right. I get what you're saying. Sean said, my only drawback with Jacory is if he was that good, he would have emerged in Canada. You know what, Sean? This is what I think. I think when I asked Tracy Howard, how does making music make you feel? I've been down that road before. I kind of knew what he was going to say. But what he explained was, it made me feel like playing football as a kid. That's how he explained it. It made me feel like when I played football, youth football. What I got out of what he was saying was that as I got older, football became more of a job. You know what I'm saying? With these kids, when they're playing football and it's free and there's no pressure on them and they're good and they're free. Mark Pope, Wiggins, get to college, 3 different offensive coordinators, 2 different head coaches. You're not having the success you used to having. It start weighing on you. Dog, listen, Sean, what I got from Jacory, dog, this is what I got from Jacory, is that he was tired. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. He was tired. He was tired. After that Whipple stuff and at the draft, and he saw there was politics, and he was beat down, bro. He was tired. And thank you. This is a young kid. He'd be what? At the time, he may be what, 20, 21? He said after he left the draft and the Eagles cut him, he said the Eagles said he had a great camp. Oh, we didn't get to that part yet either. I'm going to let y'all see part 2. And then maybe y'all could piece part 2 together with part 1, and then we could talk again. But I got it. He was tired, bro. He was tired. Sometimes the love is knocked out of some of these kids. I mean, some of these guys are radicals, and they go on and on, like Junior Rose Green. Junior Rose Green to today still probably feels he could play in the NFL, and he works out that way. Yeah, so I mean, are they built different? I don't know. I just see success on different levels, bro. Like Jalen Rose said, man, listen, man, I don't, the media makes it seem like there can only be like 10 successful people, like black people, like either Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, oh no, Chris Bosh, I don't know. All them dudes, man, they're successful, guy. You know what I'm saying? They're successful. Like Jalen Rose said, they all successful. What you mean a bust? This man is one of 32 teams in the league, whereas he's 1% of the 1%. Everybody's a bust. Nobody's a bust. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they got paid. But the media make it seem like, yeah, listen, either you Michael Jordan or you nobody. I don't know. I just got a tweet. Got a tweet from Manny Navarro. One second. But yeah, bro, like yeah, it's more than just 10 successful guys. Let's see. Read some of these questions. Sean, what you say? See, that's why you got to be. Nah, man. The video. If we release the whole thing at one time, man, that thing would be so long. I don't see y'all. Sitting there for 2 hours. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how interesting they are to y'all. Some of that stuff that he broke down to me, bro, gave me chills. I can't even lie. Chills, like real chills. Like, oh, some of that stuff he was talking was putting me right back. Was putting me right back there. Yeah, some of that stuff was putting me right back, right back in the stadium, right back there with him during the game. And he can communicate too, man. So interesting kid. I mean, he can communicate. So he can speak well. Like he has a lot of energy. We may try to get him again because we didn't get into the Nevin Shapiro stuff. We talked about some of that stuff off the air. We didn't get into none of that stuff. Cal say this is why Hayes is growing for him. He's somebody that sticks up for the kids. Bro, listen, because I think me and Hayes at the same time has realized the value. The value are the kids. We know the kids, and sometimes the kids don't have a voice. They don't have anybody to trust. Like I'm sure Jacory Ben wanted to come talk. Just don't know who to trust. I mean, so I think they kind of trust my platform. I mean, tomorrow we supposed to get Big Vernon Carey. He's supposed to come through. We'll see. So yeah, it's growing, bro. It's growing. It's definitely growing. It's growing. We're getting bigger, man. We just need you guys to support. Like I said, for the members, we're going to drop part 2. Next, you'll be able to go on and watch part 2. I'm going to make that available for y'all right now because I appreciate your members and your $8 a month or whatever it is. I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna make that available for the members right now. Man, when I walked during that interview, I felt that we had something. I was like, man, this is interesting. Like this is interesting. I felt like we had something, bro. Does it help Miami to hear these stories? These are old stories. I think things change. Did he say he told Teddy? What he told Teddy was, listen, bro, go somewhere where they're gonna run a spread. No different than I think Sam Brooks told Jacory Harris. Hey man, go somewhere where you could play the end like you're supposed to play the end. That's you talking to your homeboy. I mean, go somewhere where you're gonna run a spread, is what he told him. What we think he's just supposed to let him walk into like listen, if this is what you know how to run, this is what you're gonna be successful at. I mean, they're not doing that here. I mean, I thought Whipple ran a spread, but I was told not. He actually said he kind of liked Whipple's offense. He said he enjoyed Whipple offense. He said Whipple just never changed the offense. He said he just kept it the same. So yeah, man, if y'all just getting in here, we talked about Keithian Alexander, Big Bet Alexander, kid decommits from University of Georgia today, and then plans a visit to Miami for 2 days. Wednesday, we watched this film. 6'4", 300 pound, 320, 5-star kid. .640 all-star kid. 620 5-star kid headed to Miami for a visit. Defensive tackle. We watched this film. Like I said, Jacory Part 2 should drop later tonight. Members, it's available for you in your community section. You can go check that out. Cal Brown said one of the players coaches told my cousin not to come to at the time too. Listen, man, listen, bro, listen. Randy did the best he can. You know what I'm saying? Randy from Miami Norland, my high school, he did the best he can, bro. You see, I don't even know if he wanted to be a head coach again after that. He did the best he can. Who was saying it hurt Miami? Oh, no, I think Sean Rounds asked did it hurt Miami. Listen, listen, after we shoot these videos, me, Twan, X, sometimes we sit around and we like, oh, man. After the Tracy Howard video, we was like, this is what it's going to be? this what it's going to, this what it's going to turn into, bro? Yeah, Tracy just said some real stuff, and do we want to be the platform to put it out? Yeah, so some of it is just real. A lot of it's old. But I think this is college-wide. I think what Jacory is saying, oh, my God, let me get some of these players on here that went out of state. And let some of them tell you some stories that happened to them out of state. I think college-wide, man. I think the money is too much. The coaches get paid too much. And I think the players are like pawns. Yeah. I think every now and then you get a genuine coach, and like I think Dean Smith left all his players in the will. That's what I read. Put all his players in the will, left them enough money to have a dinner on him, because he probably couldn't do it when they were in college. I mean, that's real stuff, man. Sean Brown said, no, it's not the interview itself that hurts Miami. Let's not get it twisted. It's the idea that there are not a lot of success stories coming out of Miami, and we want to flip it. I think there's success stories that come out of Miami. You don't think so? I'm thinking. Nah, bro, listen, man. Miami has had enough NFL success, though. I think at one point we were leading the league in touchdowns. We had a touchdown every week. You feel me? So I wouldn't say that. It's just to say that a lot of times you just don't get these stories for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. You don't get these stories because hurt, pain. People aren't ready to talk. Somebody said you should get Mark Walton on here. I mean, I don't think Mark Walton is ready to talk, man. Yeah, so people aren't ready to talk. And two, they don't have an avenue to vent. They don't have anywhere where they're going to actually sit down and let them talk. It's almost like, that's Jacory Harris. He's in some of these big media companies. Just Jacory Harris. He's over the hill. Nobody wants to hear from him. All right, I mean, Anthony Chickalo, I think Duke Johnson. Yeah, a lot. Come on, man. We're talking about Miami, man. A lot of success stories in the NFL. He said, let Walton chill. Yeah, we're going to let Walton chill for a minute, man. It was a very enlightening interview. Interviews that pull the curtain back on situations are good. Yeah, but like I said, I don't know if all people see it that way. Some people, I had a guy in the comment section saying, hey, Jacory them, guy named Jacory them let Randy down and they didn't lift weights. And I'm like, man, with the mighty Swayze there and Randy there, you telling me it's the kids' fault they didn't lift weights? I mean, I know it ain't like a democracy. They get to say, man, I want to lift it. I don't know. But I'm sure they did. But listen, man, listen, this market about to close, so I'm gonna jump off here, watch the closing of it. If y'all want to get involved with the stock market, 786-405-9499. Crypto, stock market, any of this stuff y'all guys want to get involved with. The number scrolling at the bottom, 786-405-9499. Members, go to the community section. You can check out the Jacory Harris interview, part 2. The rest of it should drop tonight or tomorrow or somewhere right there. I'll let you. I'll put a post up, let y'all know when the next one's gonna drop. I mean, when it'll drop for everybody. And once you watch part 2, it'll go with part 1. I mean, Twan did a good job on this one, editing it and piecing things together. Part 2 will go with part 1, and then part 3 is about some of the earlier stuff. We're not sure where we're gonna drop that one yet. But like I say, man, we got a lot going on, bro. We building this thing. It's getting bigger. We got a couple lined up that you guys gonna be like. But yeah, we building this thing, man. So man, y'all stay locked in with us, man. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out. Wait up, let me see if I got some of these last comment sections. Boom Supersonic, Mr. Streeter, your grandkids will love you. I'm all over it. Boom Supersonic. I got it already pulled up. Apes and diamond hands. Let's go AMC. Man, AMC gonna do what it's gonna do, bro. Danaforio, our terrible strengths to have screw Chickalo over in college. I know, didn't they make Chickalo gain a bunch of weight? You want to see Tommy Streeter? That's my cousin, man. I can get Tommy Streeter. You know what I'm saying? We can get Tommy Streeter. We try to put something together. I'm sure he'll say some of the same stuff Jacory say. He say Brad's glass is always super filled. He's so positive. Yeah, man. I think I don't know, bro. I think some people just like being on their good side. Like you on the good side. I mean, I don't even look at it as a side. I just look at it as, hey, man, I'm giving a platform to some people who probably need a platform, who probably need an event. I'm sure that was therapeutic for him. It's not really about you on good or bad side. It's kind of just about the truth. I mean, these guys come up here and say different things. Sound like he had a nice time at Miami. I don't know. Sound like he had fun to me. Off the air, we talked about the SpongeBob stuff. We talked about the Kane's Barber stuff. He didn't even know he had influence like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a kid. He didn't know he had influence, that he would say somebody's name. SpongeBob going to send a bunch of stuff to the University of Miami and paint and you know what I'm saying? He didn't know that. He didn't know SpongeBob was going to get involved like that. I mean, or that he had to pop the power. He was learning as he went. He said he definitely had a good time in Miami. But all right, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow.